Well, Mike Malarkey has called this a playoff game. Bill O'Brien knows it's a footstep to a playoff game next week. But as he has talked about, he wants to finish on a high note and go in feeling positive next week as the postseason gets underway. One more game in the regular season and we are underway, and Mariani will return this one. And he breaks across the 20 before he is run out of bounds at the 22 by Brian Peters. Last couple of years, but he said, hey, if I get to the edge, you never know, I might get there. Here's DeMarco Murray, who stopped immediately. Delaney Walker in motion behind the line of scrimmage on second down and 11. It was a loss of 1 for Murray, who runs it again. And Murray is nailed at the 25 by Condense. Career as a defensive coordinator in the National Football League. He has one right now. It's third down. Castle to throw, zips it to Delaney Walker, and Walker dives forward and then fumbles the football, but he'll be ruled down. Rashard Matthews is split out to the far side. Derrick Henry in. He's as the fullback, and the handoff goes to Murray, and Murray goes right up the middle. It's a gain of 1. Long snap count for Castle. The handoff goes to Murray, and Murray, who came in second in the AFC in rushing this year, gets up to the 39. Vince Wilfork was one of the first guys there for the Texans. Friday, he said, I'm not sure what happened. He said, we'll continue to talk about it, but we can't let that happen again. As Christian Covington swats that pass away from Matt Castle. Brett Kern, who's averaging just under 39 yards for net average this year, will punt for the first time. Irvin will call for the fair catch at the 13, so we'll see the Texans offense for the first time. They start with 2 tight ends, and that's because Jay Proch, their fullback, is out and inactive today. And the handoff goes to Alfred Blue, who's going to get most of the reps because Lamar Miller is out today with an ankle injury. Second down and 8. And Savage to throw for the first time. And he dumps it off to Alfred Blue, and Brian Arakpo is right there to make the tackle. It's a loss. Jonathan Grimes checks in for the first time. Play clock down to 4. Savage under pressure. He goes down. He fumbles the football. It's recovered in the end zone by the Titans. Wesley Woodyard knocked it loose, and Daquan Jones recovers it.
You know, nobody's going to come back and account for him blitzing off the slot. And when you go back and you watch the game last week, how many times Tom Savage was hit?
Succup's point after is good. Second possession of the day for the Titans, and we'll begin with Akeem Hunt coming running up inside the 15. And Hunt breaks 1 tackle and gets to the edge past Wallace and is out of bounds at the 25, but there is a flag down.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 82. 10-yard penalty, first down.
DeAndre Hopkins is lined up to the slot on the right side. On first down, Savage to throw, and underneath he comes to the speedy Will Fuller, the rookie. And he's going to be second down for the Texans. Second and 4, the handoff to Alfred Blue, tries to break a tackle, but he's knocked down at the 15.
They slid out Kalen Reed. You might like that matchup if you're Savage.
With 1 on the play clock, he goes underneath to Fuller, and Fuller gains only 4 before he's wrapped up and taken down by Rashad Johnson.
A nice job of getting Savage to try and go somewhere else.
Shane Leckler to punt for the first time. Here comes Mariani coming running up and fielding it inside the 36. And Mariani's got some daylight, and he's inside Texans territory.
Either the Raiders or Kansas City. I think I know who I'd rather play if I was the Texans, but that's another conversation.
There's Castle, who completes the pass at the 35-yard line to Rashard Matthews. Benardrick McKinney makes the tackle.
The backup, Matt McGloin, getting a shot at the playoffs this year.
Matthews in motion on first down. Castle to throw again. He's hit and he's down. Taken down at the 40-yard line. Joel Heath tripped him up. Who's J.J. Watt, but now it's a team effort more than an individual. Whistle blows, flag comes down, and a delay of game call.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
All right, there's Harry Douglas in motion for the Titans on second down. Castle trying to set it up for DeMarco Murray, and it's read very well by A.J. Boye. 45% on the year on third down. Play clock down to 3. Castle Looking to throw, has time, steps up, and now he's going to run. He said, if I get to the edge, look out. Well, he got to the edge, and you're going to look down because he's taken down at the 44-yard line. Eddie Pleasant in on the tackle. In time today. On fourth down, he just gets it off. And a fair catch called for by Urban at the 14-yard line. So this is showing blitz. Wesley Woodyard is creeping up. Savage off the play faker, tries to elude Derek Morgan, and the pass is dumped off incomplete. Boy, they took a flyer on Michael Floyd, and he pays off right there. That's almost like the start they had against the New York Jets. On second down, the Texans run. Third down, it looks like he's checking the play. Play clock is down to 2. And Savage looking to throw. Lofts it to the middle for Fedorowicz, and it's incomplete. Leckler's second punt of the day. Mariani, who had a nice return last time, takes this one at the 34. Mariani did get a block up to the 40-yard line.
But in the run game has been almost as disruptive as J.J. Watt. So if they can find a way to get both of those guys in the lineup with the way Clowney is playing this defense to get nasty.
See what the Texans have done offensively per play today, and the Titans as well. It's second down. Castle looking to throw, pumps a couple of times, goes toward Matthews on the near side, and he overthrows him.
Time wide receiver that can threaten the defense down the field and dictate coverage as this offense takes the next step.
Well, speaking of that tight end, that was Delaney Walker, who dropped the pass right between his numbers that would have been a first down. They're tied with the Cowboys with the fewest in the National Football League. Urban back deep to receive this punt. And he'll take it from the 12-yard line, and it's wrapped up at the 18 and eventually taken down. Savage calling out the Mike linebacker with Jonathan Grimes in the backfield. The handoff goes to Grimes, and he runs up the middle.
Balance between being aggressive and testing his quarterback, but also not getting anybody hurt.
Well, here's the pass to DeAndre Hopkins, who was tied up, and it's incomplete. It went about 4 or 5 yards beyond him. Hopkins in motion now on third down and 7. Savage out of the shotgun, throws toward Hopkins, and Hopkins has got the first down. First down of the game. We talked about DeAndre Hopkins getting in rhythm with Savage during the open. Here's Grimes running for the second time on this drive. And he breaks a tackle getting up to the 32-yard line. 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Savage quick drop, and Fedorowicz, his tight end, has it, and as he's spun down a yard shy of the first down. As they have an offensive lineman who is in the backfield with Grimes getting the handoff, and Grimes gets to the 40-yard line. Well, they've got the division wrapped up. Their thinking might be, let's roll the dice on fourth down, and Savage will keep it himself, and he dives forward. It looks like he's got a first down.
Lined up to go for it on that quarterback sneak.
Just inside the 41, the handoff goes to Grimes, running right. Not much there. He lost a yard. Ryan Griffin, one of the tight ends in the slot to the far side. And Osweiler looking to throw, and he goes underneath to Jonathan Grimes. And Grimes has a first down in the anguish of a head coach. Ryan Griffin, tough pass.
But now you got Brock Osweiler, another opportunity to show that maybe he is the guy for the job.
Osweiler was signed to the free agent contract this past offseason. On second down and 10, looking to the near side for Hopkins, who's being held as he catches it out of bounds.
LeBeau sends heavy pressure, something Osweiler has struggled with this season.
Fuller's in motion. Here comes that pressure, and he throws to the near side. It's complete to Mumphrey, and Mumphrey's got the first down if they mark him.
It is really kind of hard to tell exactly what happened.
On first down, Osweiler, who's subbing for Savage, throws low to Ryan Griffin, who was open, incomplete.
And look as if though anybody hit him in the helmet. It looked like they hit him more in the back.
And a little bit of movement. There's Derek Morgan. And Chris Clark connects.
Neutral zone infraction.
Well, here's Tom Savage getting up.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Concussion. They'll buzz the official, or the official himself will call the player out as Grimes is wrapped up by Williamson. Game. On third down and long, Osweiler looking to throw. And he throws underneath to Grimes, and it's read perfectly by Williamson. Boy, the Titans defense has really come to play here this afternoon.
But I think you have to find a way for your offense to score points when you get in positive territory.
That's Akeem Hunt, who's in motion. He's in with Jonathan Grimes, and Osweiler is ripped down by Damian Stafford.
in his own territory.
Yeah, so now first down for the Titans. Castle hands the ball off to DeMarco Murray. And Murray take it down from behind after a gain of 2. Minute mark here in the first half. Castle off the play fake. Quick toss to Rashard Matthews. And Matthews is tripped up by Kareem Jackson. Romeo Cornell, when we talked to him about that yesterday, said we've given up some big plays, but we've worked on our tackling as the season's gone on. Third down, Castle's throw is caught by Delaney Walker. That's a heck of a grab. Called Delaney Walker his greatest overachiever that he has coached. Here's Mariani on the reverse, and Walker there to block for him, and Mariani has got a first down and more. Longest play for either team in today's game, a gain of 15 yards. There's Murray again on first down. Not a whole lot going for Murray today. In the backfield. But on second down, Castle looks to his left and deflected and intercepted by the Texans. Condense on the near side is out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Douglas in the slot was the open man. This is a misread by Castle. He's got a first down, but you can see clearly a case for pass interference by Boye right there, but Condense has shown his ball hawking ability as one of the best tips and overthrows in the league this year.
So we saw Tom Savage running out of the tunnel as Brock Osweiler converts to DeAndre Hopkins. 15 yards, it's first down for the 45. Osweiler from the gun, pumps a couple of times, throws underneath, and it's complete to Alfred Blue.
One place where Osweiler, I think, has struggled this year is getting to his second and third reads.
Here's Alfred Blue with a first down inside the 35. By the way,
that's up to part of the offensive line. I probably wouldn't call any more quarterback sneaks, but I think he has to get more reps and get ready for the playoffs. Houston gets a possession. I wouldn't be surprised to see Savage the quarterback.
This will be the 5th play of this drive. Osweiler looking to his left. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. The opportunity to convert a third down for the Texans today. Grimes on the handoff, and he is going to be stopped short of the first down. Derek Morgan was there to wrap him up first. Back needs one more field goal to establish his own personal high. He has made 16 straight. The Texans' record is 18 straight. This one has the distance, but it hits the uprights. No good. Out of the rim. Derrick Henry checks in for the second time today. Castle to throw. Has a little bit of time. Pocket collapses. Running away. Throws on the run. Incomplete.
The best run defense in the NFL.
The pitch goes to Henry. And Henry gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
In 1 year with the Cowboys.
Third down and 3. Castle to throw. Throws to the right. Overthrows Matthews. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down and 3, Kern will let it fly. And Urban says just stay away as it bounces out of bounds. Grimes once again is in the backfield for the Texans. On first down from the 10. Osweiler under pressure, and he's taken down right at the goal line. Will Fuller is by himself to the far side. Osweiler looking that way for Fuller, and he can't get it. The only touchdown today was a defensive score.
All you really have right here is some sort of a screen. Get the ball out of your hands.
And Osweiler dumps it off to Ryan Griffin, his tight end, but again it's read perfectly by the Titans defense. Mark Mariani is just inside midfield. Boy, this is a beautiful punt, but Mariani is going to be able to return it. Inside the 45, hurdles inside the 40, and then it's eventually taken down. 3 in the backfield, that's Fasano in motion. And a handoff to Henry. And Henry gets back to the line of scrimmage. We saw Bill O'Brien signal that he was going to go back in on the next possession for the Texans. Delaney Walker is wrapped up immediately and taken down by Brennan Scarlett.
There. And doing a pretty good job.
They're down at 12. Derrick Henry is in the backfield. You see the Titans have a bunch formation, and it looks like Harry Douglas may have jumped.
Ball start. Offense number 83. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Game where everybody's going home tomorrow, but I know he wants his offense to play better than they have to start this one.
Castle to Rashard Matthews inside the 20-yard line.
Last 4 games of the season has played pretty well, but missed it right there.
Castle finds Matthews again, this time to the 10-yard line.
Or the new one.
We head toward minutes of play, toward the end zone, incomplete. They overthrow Matthews. field on third down. And Castle dancing around, just throws it away, and a flag comes in the end zone.
To Castle's left.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 32. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And Castle gets it off, looks left, throws left, has Matthews, and Matthews is stopped at the 2.
Back run game now. I don't think Tennessee quite has that option.
Back to the end zone, Rashard Matthews is wide open for a touchdown. 13-0 Tennessee.
Little bunch formation, and you can see Robert Nelson trying to communicate inside with Kareem Jackson, and he wasn't ready to play. Castle snaps the ball, and Nelson out of position, can't quite catch up to Matthews in time, and another accurate ball by Castle for the touchdown.
With 23 seconds to play in the first half. And Suckup's point after is good. There is a flag, however, on the far side.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 96 was not on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty. Retry.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it has plenty. To the sidelines to go under concussion protocol. Hakeem Hunt is back deep to receive this kickoff. He'll just take a knee.
Adjustments to get some offense.
Well, we did talk to Bill O'Brien about that, as Savage does take a knee, and that will be the final play of the first half. So it has not been the first half that Bill O'Brien had wanted.
Has to get out there and has to get reps. Now, you might not be as aggressive with your play calling, but I do believe he's got to get a lot of attempts under his belt in his second half.
Well, here's Hunt returning the second half kickoff for the Texans, and he is nailed immediately and taken down. And as we peek over to the sidelines, it is Brock Osweiler who's coming out. Over to the sidelines, and we don't see Tom Savage right now as Osweiler throws to Fedorowicz, and it's incomplete.
To the season, only one offensive touchdown per game. They've got to find a way to score points.
Here's Alfred Blue who fields. DeAndre Hopkins on the near side, and Osweiler's looking that way, and he does get him out of his break, and he's got a first down.
On passes going to DeAndre Hopkins, but that's another place where Osweiler has struggled, throwing a lot of interceptions and forcing it to Hopkins.
Holding. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
And that'll go. Alfred Blue checks back in for the Texans on first down for the 44. Osweiler looking left, throwing left, overthrows Hopkins.
And getting him the ball in the deep passing game.
Fuller's on the near side, but the handoff goes to Alfred Blue, and Blue is inside Titans territory, and he's spun down at the 46. 2 minutes gone by here in the second half. And first down, Osweiler pitches once to his left, and man, he is not able to connect with Fedorowicz here today.
But have not been able to get on the same page here in week 17.
Yeah, they love the fact that Ryan Griffin has improved so much as a blocker as well. And here is DeAndre Hopkins. And Hopkins inside the 20-yard line. Bryce McCain eventually takes him down. Well, he told you he wants to be a more diverse receiver, and he certainly looked diverse there.
What about that release?
Hopkins 4 catches for 58 yards here today. Osweiler again to the right. Pass is complete. He's got Fuller, and Fuller breaks a tackle and has a first down before Derek Morgan takes him down from behind.
Has not been able to get to him and force him to make a mistake.
10th play of the drive, and Alfred Blue running inside the 5-yard line.
Jump balls very often this year, but I think you at least have to try it.
Osweiler's looking to the left, and he fires to the left, and he tried to get it to Fedorowicz, but it was broken up by Searcy. That's Griffin in motion. Osweiler under pressure, rolls away, still under pressure, looking, throwing, incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Osweiler has to throw the ball in the red zone before it's defined in order to get a touchdown.
Play clock is winding down to 2 on 4th and goal from inside the 5, middle of the field. Touchdown, Texans! Fedorowicz is able to slide free for the score. There's a late flag that came in at the end of that play, but it was right in the vicinity of where Fedorowicz was.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 54. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Ruling on the field, touchdown.
there's no doubt that Osweiler has the arm.
You see Williams coming right there, swatting at the ball.
Tempo style of offense certainly benefited the Texans there. The point after by Nick Novak is good, so it's a... By the way, the penalty will now allow the Texans to possibly onside kick. There is a flag down and a battle for the loose ball inside the 40 of Tennessee, and the Titans have recovered, and I believe the Texans may be offsides.
Offside. Kicking team number 32. 5-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down.
On a good note. They have it on first down as Matthews is in motion. It looks like there's movement on the defensive side of the ball.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 93. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Joel Heath called for that penalty. Here's the main objective. On first down at 5, here's DeMarco Murray, and Murray slips inside Texans territory.
They're going to need everybody here at full force on defense.
Second down and 3. Here's Derrick Henry, who's in for Murray, and he gets a couple of yards before Kareem Jackson takes him down. 68 yards on the ground in the last 8 games, and only 2 rushing touchdowns. Here's Derrick Henry, and he slips away from one defender. He's inside the 40-yard line. Well, there you go, a little daylight.
All right. If you do your scouting report.
Here's the pitch to Derrick Henry, and the sweep results in about a yard. Corey Moore takes him out of bounds.
Quarterback with Savage and his health. That's his main priority and his focus.
Here's Derrick Henry, who gets down to the 30 before Christian Covington takes him down.
Oh, how are the Raiders? How are they going to play with Matt McGloin as the quarterback? So, I think there's a lot of questions. I think you can maybe count on Kansas City.
Philip Supernaw checks in as one of the tight ends for the Titans. He and Fasano are on the right side. Castle off the play fake. Just dumps it underneath to Derrick Henry. And Henry is down to the 11-yard line.
But he's been able to stick with it. And I think it's safe to say he has a very bright future behind this offensive line.
Well, look at him moving the pile inside the 5. He's down close to the 3-yard line. Offset I formation. Now the inverted wishbone off the play fake. Castle looking to throw to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. That's Fowler in motion, the fullback. Henry does get it. Tries to the left, getting to the edge and into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. 5th rushing touchdown of the year for Derrick Henry. And the point after is good. And it's now 21-7. Tennessee is on top. Titans will kick it off, and the Texans will get it back. And they'll begin this drive on the 25-yard line. So down 14. Osweiler in for the injured Tom Savage, who's out with a concussion. Dumps it off to Alfred Blue. Their first half numbers just 57 yards. Off the play fake, Osweiler looking to throw, and he throws to DeAndre Hopkins, and Hopkins makes a sliding grab up to the 41.
A quick game, and it seems to have been able to work out for both quarterbacks.
This up-tempo has been very efficient. Here's Hopkins again, and Hopkins is spun down as the ball comes loose before the whistle at the 46-yard line.
No, his knee was down.
I think it was too.
Yeah, absolutely. He's struggling for extra yards. You're going to see right at the very end his left knee
down,
hits the ground, and then the ball comes out.
Catches for 72 yards. Here comes the blitz by the Titans, picked up by the Texans, and here is Hopkins into the open field. Inside the 15 and dragged down inside the 5. 7 catches for 123 yards. Out of the gun is Osweiler on first and goal. The handoff to Blue. Blue trying to find some daylight, and nothing's there. That's Fedorowicz, who's in motion. He had a touchdown earlier in this quarter. Osweiler under pressure and just throws it away. Play clock is down to 1, and Osweiler did not get it off. The flag comes in.
Delay game. Offense, number 17. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Titans showing blitz from the near side. With the play clock down to 3, Osweiler has his pass deflected, incomplete. Attempt. The emergency quarterback Shane Leckler is the holder. This one was nearly blocked, but it is good. And it's going to be a short kick. Andrews will take it at the 20-yard line. And Antonio Andrews then is pushed back after getting across the 25 and close to the 30. DeMarco Murray checks back into the game. He's in the backfield. He'll take the handoff running left following the block of Justin Fowler. And he's up across the 30 to the 33.
Forces out there on the defensive side of the ball. It's a much different deal when you have Cushing and McKinney and Merciless and Clowney. You know,
it's Matthews in motion to the near side. Castle looking that way, has Matthews for a first down, and he's out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Denzel Rice makes the tackle.
Grips with what the consequences of that are. So he probably has Tom Savage as the guy, but he probably would have liked to have an extra game under his belt here.
Without a number of their stars today. Lady Walker in motion, Texans showing blitz. They pull back a little bit. Castle throws to the right. It is incomplete. Third down and 17. Castle steps up. He's going to let it rip to the far side of the field for Matthews. And inside the 20-yard line. A 50-yard pass play, and you can see Castle loading up from the get-go.
He gave it everything. Robert Nelson in a extreme trail position tries to locate the football, but the ball to the outside shoulder, and a beautiful adjustment for Rashard Matthews, and who has emerged and developed as a trustworthy target for Mariota. That time he did it for Castle.
Well, here is Murray, and Murray is stopped a yard behind the line of scrimmage. That's Fasano that was in motion. Castle looking to throw again, throws left, passes complete lefts. Are looking to try to get the first down here. It's third down. Castle looking toward Matthews' area again, but has Delaney Walker for a first down just outside the 5. I don't know, Adam. He's stretching those legs. Handoff goes to Murray. Murray trying to get to the outside. A flag comes in. They're going to get Kelly for holding. Looked like Kelly.
Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
It looked like Kelly had Brennan Scarlett.
Correction, first down.
Of course, the Mariota loss is a devastating blow, but they had so many opportunities.
And that was not lost on the players. A little extra movement.
Offside. Defense. Unimpeded to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Second and goal from the 11. Castle doing a little dancing, and then he is wrapped up and taken down. Play clock down to 3. Castle forced from the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by Covington. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, and it is good.
Like they did building the nucleus of this team, then I think they have a very good chance.
Akeem Hunt lets that go over his head.
I think it's all about getting your quarterback meaningful reps and making him perform.
On first down, Osweiler underneath. His pass is complete to Mumphrey, and Mumphrey is taken down to the 31. Avery Williamson makes the tackle.
But maybe we see more of a spread offense rather than the, Lamar Miller and their running game on first and second down.
16 of 28, 190 yards. He's playing for Tom Savage, who went out with a concussion. Grimes again. It's a gain of 9.
Ball out to his check down. Where he gets in trouble is where he tries to force it in the coverage, and that's where he's had the 16 interceptions.
Yeah, the foot. Play clock. There's plenty of time left as Osweiler takes the snap. He throws to the middle of the field, and it's nearly intercepted.
Touchdowns for LeGarrette Blount. Is that amazing?
It is. Second down, Osweiler going to the far side of the field. The ball is caught. Wendell Williams reels it in.
20 touchdowns at Cumberland's. And he makes a beauty on the sideline.
26-yard gain. That tip is incomplete, intended for Grimes. Second down and 10. Osweiler middle of the field. He tried to get it to Williams again, but Searcy was in on the coverage. On third down, Osweiler takes the low snap, throws to his left, passes complete to Griffin, who is shy of the first down. They're saying that he was down by contact as the ball came loose.
Yeah, no question.
Searcy makes the tackle. It'll be fourth down.
That was a nice tackle, boy, by Searcy, hitting that thigh board and just cutting out.
Boy, that was awfully close. So that ball coming out before he hit the ground. And here comes the challenge flag for Mike Malarkey. Here's Bill Vinovich.
Okay. Tennessee is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was not down by progress, not down by contact, and there was a fumble on the play. Will we do the play? Timeout.
You can look to see what you think.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The runner's helmet was the first to hit the ground prior to the ball coming loose. Fourth down. Tennessee is charged with the first timeout and the first challenge.
Lineman, he's in the backfield ahead of Alfred Blue. Blue gets the handoff, running left, and he's got the first out, I think, to the 5. Steven Anderson checks in as the second tight end for the Texans. Here comes the pressure by the Titans, and that ball just sailed out of the hands of Osweiler. Starters are still in the ballgame defensively. It is second and goal from the 6. Osweiler from the gun, throws to the near side. It's complete to one knee to Mumphrey
in the red area.
Here's Alfred Blue, and Blue is dragged down from behind. 2 receivers stacked to the left. Play clock is down to 5. Osweiler points out the Mike linebacker. Play clock at 1. He gets it off. Nearly bobbled the snap. Looks to the left. Runs to the right. Now to the middle. Into the end zone.
Everything. He's looking to the left. And everything's kind of covered up. You see Derek Morgan is coming. He's trying to get a sack, double team on the right side, and then, he sees there's no presence, rushing presence in the middle of the field. Does everything he can to get into the end zone. A little unconventional.
Yards against the Titans' frontline defense. Good snap, and the point after is good. Osweiler. And this little pooch kick will bounce inside the 25. It's a live ball picked up by Antonio Andrews, who then just smartly falls on top of it.
You also can say this is the same defense or secondary that gave up 331 last week to Blake Bortles.
Derrick Henry stopped after a yard gain.
Half. Key stat, 0 turnovers.
Absolutely. Henry gets it again, and Henry runs up to the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. It's third down and 5. The ball from the 16. Little pitch going to Derrick Henry, running right, and a burst of speed for a first down.
Tennessee has come out here and played pretty hard here in this game.
Douglas in motion. Henry gets the handoff, and Henry trying to get to the edge. A strong, stiff arm. He's high-stepping his way out of bounds. And boy, because it stopped the clock with 2:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. He'll get it again, and he is wrapped up from behind and taken down by Brian Peters. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter here. It's Henry again. It's been mostly Henry here in this fourth quarter. And he is really stacked up on second down. Max Bullough was the guy who led the charge for the Texans. As Castle works from the shotgun. Little pitch to Derrick Henry. Not much there. Trying to find a little room. Stay in bounds. And he is knocked out of bounds. Irvin comes running up. And inside the 20, he will begin. He breaks one tackle, but there is nothing else there. Supernaw was able to clean things up for the Titans. So the Texans have 53 seconds to score a touchdown. And the Texans have the ball. Grimes in the backfield. Osweiler dropping back to pass. Slings it to the near side. Pass is complete to Williams.
Run off the clock.
Osweiler sets up and fires to his left, and it's incomplete off the fingertips of Will Fuller. 29 seconds to play. Osweiler under pressure, and he is nailed by Jarrell Casey. There is a flag down.
Coming up with his 10th sack.
Holding. Offense number 74. Penalties declined. Result of the play. Fourth down.
So the play clock has begun. Game clock at 23 and stops.
There's Derek Morgan down there.
Osweiler under pressure, breaks away from Morgan, sets up and throws a wobbler, incomplete, and the Titans will take over. Andre Hopkins and the Texans will now prepare for the postseason. They'll face either the Raiders or the Chiefs in the first round of the playoffs. Victory formation for the Titans, and it's Alex Tanney, Matt Castle, who will take a knee. And the Titans will finish the 2016 season with 9 wins. 24-17 the final score. Now let's go to New York for James Brown.